Hebrews Toy Reviews is not intended for children or anyone under the age of 17. On the second day of Turtle Month, my true love gave to me storage shell Michelangelo. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Be looking at the 1980s Turtles, more specifically the 1980s Turtle toys. The second day of Turtle Month, and you know what that means. This is the wild party dude of the bunch, Michelangelo, the jump for it! So here we are once again. This is the second day of Turtle Month, and I'm not sure what day this is because I don't record these in any particular order. But today we're going to be reviewing TMNT Classic Michelangelo with storage shell. Now, as I mentioned on a previous video, these storage shell turtles were in fact available back in the 90s, and they brought them back due to popular demand and Playmates. My question is, Playmates, when are you coming out with a revamped Turtle Sewer? Which the Turtle Sewer may be the finale of Turtle Month. I think last month we reviewed the Technodrome, or not last month, last year we reviewed the Technodrome. But anyway, today we're talking about good old Michelangelo, one of my favorite Ninja Turtles besides Donatello. I can more identify with Michelangelo because he's a party dude. And I often consider myself to be such a party dude. So with no further ado, let's just get on with the review. Last time we talked about storage shell Raphael. We talked about the structure of these card backs and how different they were. Now, this quote on this card back is a lot better than the quote we had for Michelangelo or Raphael, and it says, "Whoa, dude, my shell opens." Okay, first of all, why would he not know that his shell opens? I mean, is he not a turtle? Does he not know how shells work? Does he not know that he can go inside of his shell as he did with the movies? Now, it looks like for this card, or this turtle, his mouth looks a little better. I'm still not digging the fact that they gave them gums. But, yeah, I like it a lot better than Raphael. That was one of my biggest complaints in my last review, as you may or may not call. Now, this one's pretty awesome, because it comes with his two nunchucks and whatever the heck this thing is, another mace, I guess, and of course a grappling hook. This grappling hook kind of reminds me of the grappling hook they used for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the video game released on the NES, where you had to grapple hook your way onto the building, but you didn't actually use the grappling hook per se. It was like a rope that went across. But anyway, we're here talking about storage shell Michelangelo, and this comes from Playmates and Nickelodeon, as you can see here on the back. Again, you know, same comic book style opening, and of course the sticker over it, Nickelodeon. Let's get on to the file card, because these Ninja Turtles come with file cards now, and Michelangelo storage shell reads like this: Portrait of Michelangelo with storage shell. The hero in a hinged half shell. Vital statistics. Okay. Accessories: pipe, grappling hook, pizza disc, 2 nunchucks, of course, 2 ninja stars, turtle flashlight. Oh, that's supposed to be a flashlight. Well, that's cool. Capacity 14. Turtle tons or 500 packed pizzas. Very funny. Favorite time? Party time. Makes sense. Mike used to take mid-battle breaks to scarf down pizza packing back. He keeps going and going. Mike and... Keeps going and going. Mike and even more if he didn't have to take along an anti-foot arsenal. But Mike knows that without his pipe grappling hook, he could end up as turtle topping on a Foot Clan double crust special. So he packs his nunchucks and his flashlight, which also works as a portable pizza heater, just in case those party crashing creeps interrupt his snack. Now, if he could only figure out a way to keep his ninja stars from getting gooey. Okay, well, there's that file card. And I noticed something with these file cards is they have weird breaks in them where the sentences don't make sense. Like this, for an example. He keeps going and going. Mike... Oh, see, I must have missed that. Mike can crunch lots of pizza. Can scrunch lots of pizza in his thermal storage shell. Okay, I must have missed that sentence. But anyway, it does seem like that the sentences do break off abruptly and weirdly. Now, unlike with the other card backs from the past, like let's say 2010, whatever, this one has like .coms that you can go to besides the regular TMT.com place. They also put a YouTube thing on here along with Facebook, so it is differential like that. Now that we've talked about everything we could talk about the card back, let's see how Michelangelo fares outside the package. Well, here's a look at Michelangelo outside the package, and I gotta say, this is a great improvement over Raphael. I'm still not a big fan of the gums, as I mentioned earlier, but his eye mask is really cool. It doesn't seem as intimidating. You got all the movements, of course, of the other turtles from the other previous years. And he's just really cool looking. And I like the orangeness of this belt. It's almost like a neon type orange. Almost like an orange that you would paint if you were painting him with, like, let's say, acrylic paint. Almost. That's what they seem to have done with this one. And of course, just like the original, he's got the holders here for his nunchucks. Now, when I look at the weapons, here's the weapons, and I left out one of the weapons from the Raphael review, but this is the grappling hook. Now look how much string they give you. Well, now why? Why did you do that? Why are you limiting the string? Now I understand it's so you could fit it in the back of his shell, but at the same time, really? That much string? Couldn't you have made it just like a quarter of an inch longer? Or, I don't know. Something that you could wrap it around the handle it would still fit in the back of his hatch. But anyway, so now we're going to take and see if all the weapons fit. Gentlemen, I am really struggling to put these nunchucks in the back of these, and that may be because these are really tight and the nunchucks are not meant. These are almost like the same material they made the originals with, and just the knobs on the end are just too big, too thick to fit in this. So what I'm going to do is we'll just assume the nunchucks are on there where they usually go, and we'll see if we can fit the rest of the weapons in there. Okay, we've got the flashlight, we got the 2 throwing stars, put those in there. We got the pizza slicer, the grappling hook, and it looks like the grappling hook, even with the string as short as it is a bit of a struggle to get in there. But as you can see, that closes. Now, if his nunchucks go in the slots here on the back where they're supposed to go, then yes, all of his weapons do fit in the storage compartments. So I guess you are already going to know what my complaints are going to be on this turtle. They need to make these deeper, or wider, I should say. And that's about it. This turtle is #1 A+ condition. I love the new paint job. I love the grin. It's better than the grin they had on Raphael. I give this turtle 2 thumbs up. And if it weren't for the nunchucks, if they were able to go in there with ease, I would give this turtle 3 thumbs up, or even maybe 3.5 thumbs up. But because of that alone, that knocks a thumb off of my thumbs up. But I am going to go ahead and highly recommend this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. Well, that does it for today's review for today's Turtle Month. And we'll see you next time with yet another turtley review. What, am I not turtle enough for you for the Turtle Club? Until next time, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. Cowabunga!
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.